Hello again. This is a different tree. It's a Trident Maple. Again, it's root over rock. I do like root over rock, but it's just a coincidence that this is the one I just happened to get out of the unheated greenhouse. I just wanted to show you this tree before we get started. What is unusual about it is actually you can see that there's holy roots there. That's because the rock was originally larger and it actually broke. Probably this time last year I discovered it was broke. So it used to come out of here and a little bit out there, and it just disintegrated, probably because the Trident is growing very strongly and it's gripping and it's growing and it broke it. The alternate explanation is, of course, that this rock was composite, so it was glued together, which is a possibility. It looks like there might be some cement there, but I tried in vain last year to try and find small bits of rock. I get in there and I'm struggling. What, a rock that's sympathetic or at least, you know, close to this one. So, but then I've sort of started to like it like this. I have had this tree a long time. It was very small, root over rock. When I found it, well, the rock was obviously much larger in proportion to the tree. The tree has grown a lot, but it is a small leaf variety of Trident Maple, which is nice. It's in scale for it, but needs some tidying up. Still got very nice taper, but it is a little bit leggy because it is a strong grower. It will need a repot this year. I'll probably move it more into Akadama. It's a whole mixture here. I think it's a Kaizen mix, but I'm going to move a few of the trees around out of the way, sorry, and then we're going to have a look at it. But there you go, Trident Maple. Hello. So I've given a good prune. I still think there's a couple of bits to probably remove, so a little bit untidy here and here, but you can see I've taken it back quite a lot, taking quite a lot of the heaviness out. I think probably there's a little bit of wiring to do there to bring that down on that side, and maybe something here just to bring it down slightly because they're just going up too much there. But overall, I don't think it's looking too bad. So brought the height down, sorted out the apex apart from the odd couple of bits there, brought it back in, removed some of the extreme pointing up and down. It's probably just the odd bits of real refinement to do, but it is looking better. So front of the tree, it's the thickest there. It's got lots of interest, as you can see, rock, the hole there, the width, so it's the strength there of the base, and then you can see the apex going up. The front is leaning towards you, which is quite traditional, so it's almost bowing to you. And then if you look here, you can see it's got depth, so turn it round, you can see that back branch there, that's providing depth. But to be honest, it looks good from most angles. You wouldn't have this as your front because this lower branch is poking your eyes out, poking this way, but actually it still looks pretty good. Turn it there, another possible front I suppose, but you've got the rock pointing towards you, and you've got that bowing round a little bit, so it's not quite as tight really. So that's a good front. I think this is Warsaw pot as well. It's quite nice. It needs a clean. Obviously I'll clean it a bit more when it's repotted. That's the wood louse. We'll go outside. But I think it's looking better. Yeah, odd bit of trimming to finish. Just tidy up there, odd bits there, move that down, repot it, which will clean the surface up, although it's not too bad. And there we go, Trident Maple, root over rock, a bit holy, but it's all done.